We're going on a day hike today. I've got my lightweight pack on, there's not much in it. And we're gonna hike the Three Lakes Trail in the Morgan-Monroe State Forest today. It's about 10 miles, I think, between 10 and 11 miles. And it's called the Three Lakes Trail, but there's only 2 lakes. We'll talk about that when we get to where the third lake used to be. But we're coming up to the first lake here. This is Bryant Lake. I parked at the Bryant shelter, and we are going to do a clockwise loop on this trail. So come along. Summer is definitely in full swing here. It is warm and very muggy today. And down here in these hollers along the trail, there is no breeze whatsoever. I can hear it in the treetops, but it is not making its way down here to the forest floor. I do feel really good though. I've been doing a lot of hiking with my loaded down overnight pack lately. And I'm just wearing my day pack today, so I feel very unencumbered. It's kind of nice. Been seeing all these pink flags and ribbons. The ribbons have little reflective tags on them pretty much since I started hiking today, which tells me that there's been either maybe last weekend and they haven't cleaned up yet, or maybe it's this weekend, a trail race going on through here. If you're a trail runner, this is a good trail for it. It's not super techy, like it's super runnable the whole way. Of course, as I say that, I come up on a pretty big blowdown, but for the most part, you can just run the entire length of this trail. It doesn't have a whole lot of obstacles. So we're gonna be playing around in this creek bed for a few minutes because my last video that I made, I talked about the rocks and I did not show the rocks, and I caught heat for that. So we're gonna look for rocks. It's not really a geode. I don't know what this is, but it's a really cool rock. Look at this one. That rock. That's cool. It's a geode chunk, but it's not shiny. It's like bubbly. Neat. A little geode chunk. Ooh, look at this. Look at how sparkly. Look at this. Look at this guy, it's big. Mostly geodes. This one's good. This one's good. What's this? Multiple chambers in it. I like this one too. I can't keep all the rest. I could just be here all day. We gotta keep moving. Bunch of barred owls up past their bedtime. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Line over there at the Cherry Creek Dam. So we're gonna go past here, hopefully not interfere with anybody trying to run in for their finish, but this is exciting. Chatted with one of the runners there at the finish line, learned a little bit more about the race that's going on. So there were two distances. They had a 100K that started last night at, he said, 7 p.m. and it used the full Three Lakes Trail, the full Low Gap Trail, and then also the Mason Ridge Trail, which is just a little out and back, point to point, kind of connects a couple different sections of trail. So that was probably a little over a 20-mile loop, and it sounds like they did probably 3 laps of that. And then he said this morning there was a 20-mile fun run that started and just did the Low Gap and Three Lakes trails. So it sounds like it's a relatively new race. He said this was the 3rd year they've done it, but it looked pretty well attended. There were quite a few people at the finish line there. And aside from it being hot and muggy, the weather's good for it. My map indicates that the trail used to turn to the right here. And if I go to the right, it shows that there's a little cemetery. The actual trail continues on straight ahead here, but I kind of want to go over and see if that cemetery is still there. So we're gonna take this little spur off to the side and see where it goes. As soon as I finished that sentence, I was like, of course the cemetery is still here. They're not going anywhere. But what I meant was, is there still anything to see? And it's actually very well kept. Side quest complete, back on the official trail, and we're gonna follow this ridgetop to the missing third lake. It doesn't exist anymore. The dam broke, I don't know, 30 years ago. It drained out. You can still kind of tell on the map where it used to be, but it's not really obvious anymore. You kind of got to know what you're looking for. So we're gonna meander down that way, take a look at where the lake was, and then finish up our loop. This is it. This would have been the third lake. I think this would have been the upstream side of the section that was dammed. Because when you look at the map, there's a shelter house on another road that's over there. And that would have overlooked the lake. So this would have been the upstream side on this little creek that would have fed it. You can't really see anything anymore. It's really pretty though. Oh my goodness. And now the trail has looped us back around to the opposite side of the lake where we started. So all I have left to do is walk the length of this lake, cross the dam, get in my car, go to Culver's, get a bacon cheeseburger and some cheese curds and a concrete mixer, and go home.